Hey there, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. This week my father is in town for a few days, so we're going to go hit a few places locally and see what pops out of the ground and have a lot of fun. So let's get straight to it. Welcome back, you guys. I just got myself a big 90 signal here in the grass. It's a little muddy today, but so far I've found 2 quarters, a dime, and a few pennies. But this 90 signal turned out to be a big aluminum flashlight. Some LEDs there. Looks like the back is missing, so it's probably going to be something we unfortunately throw away. We'll put it in the bag and hopefully find some good stuff today. This was just a recent find. Got myself a Pabst Blue Ribbon aluminum bottle cap, and I've been digging a lot of trash here in the last hour. There's a few coins in there, more quarters than I was expecting, but I just got a real deep coin signal and saw that in my hole, and I thought I had myself a coin. It was ringing up a 79.80, so I thought I had a penny, but nope, it's just a brass shotgun shell. These used to be cardboard back in the day, so oh well, not the greatest find, but we'll put it in the bag and keep hunting. Well, you guys, I'm not sure about this one. I just got a 79 signal, and that's sometimes a token or a piece of jewelry or something like that, a little thin piece of silver jewelry, but it's not. This is some sort of pin of some kind. I can't quite tell what it is, so I'm going to have to cut in here for just a moment. Don't know what that's going to be. That's where the pin would be at. It's got some sort of maker's mark on the back, so give me just a moment. Well, she's pretty beat up, but I think I have a positive identification on this little pin. It says Vail, and I believe that's Vail, Colorado. There's a big ski resort out there, so if I can find another similar pin, I'll show you guys, but that's my guess. If somebody knows better than I do, please comment, but we're going to keep hunting. Well, I just got a 64 signal and popped something weird out of the ground. It's some sort of little coin, so my dad's going to help me clean it up. Go ahead and pick it up. Let's figure out what this is. I actually have no idea what it is. What the heck is that? Foreign? I don't know what that is. Give me just a moment. We'll clean it up. Well, you guys, we're still scratching our heads. I have no idea what that is. That's like one side of it, and the other side has another design. I really am not sure what that is. Looks like it's a part of a necklace, if I had to guess. It looks like there may have been a little loop there at the top, but I don't know. Hopefully I'll figure this one out too. It's a really strange little find. Well, we're out searching the woods right now and have a horseshoe and a mason jar lid and some trash and 2 quarters, but just popped out a interesting little container. It looks to be white glass or porcelain maybe, but it says ponds there for Cheeseboro Ponds, and it's like Vaseline, or what'd you say, petroleum jelly? Yeah, so kind of neat. I don't think it's got too much age on it, but we'll put it in the bag. Well, you guys, right along the sidewalk here, I got myself a 79 signal, and I've got a token of some sort. And it's one I've never seen before. It's got a little starburst pattern there with a money symbol in the middle. Let's see what the reverse looks like, or the other side of it. No cash value. I think it's just kind of a generic token. Pretty cool, though. Not one I don't think I've ever found, so we're going to put that one away. Well, you guys, I got another token here. It's a weird one. At first, I thought it was an Aladdin's token. Or I'm sorry, Aladdin's Castle token, but it's not. It says Le Mans, I think. Family Fun Center. No idea, never heard of that. This is another token I've never found before, so give me just a moment, I'll clean it up a little bit better. That is a weird one. Again, I've never heard of this. Billy's Le Mans Family Fun Centers. That's a strange token. And it's kind of in the shape of the Aladdin's token, or Aladdin's Castle token. Excuse me, I keep saying it wrong. It says Playground for the Mind. That is unusual. Never heard of it. So I might have to look that one up. Well, you guys, it was a tiny target. I just got a like a upper 70 signal and popped it out of the ground. It took me a minute to find, but I do believe I have a little piece of silver. It was basically sitting in the grass. I don't know if it's a butterfly or what it is, but it looks to be silver, so give me just a moment. All right, what do we have? Go and start cleaning it up. What is that? It's some sort of little charm or something like that. It does look like it's silver, little silver earring maybe. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty costumey, but it does look to be silver, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not a bad little find. We're gonna put that away and keep hunting. Well, it certainly wasn't a very good signal. It was a penny dime signal, but it was really small and about 4 or 5 inches down. But I think I've got myself a wee penny. I think I see 1 cent there. I don't know about the year. It might be a pretty hard one to read, so give me just a moment. It's a bit crunchy and it was hard to read, but it is a 1944 D, a Denver mint mark. So it's a war year wee penny. It's not a bad little find. We'll put that one away. Well, speak of the devil, there's that token I found a little while ago, and I didn't show you guys this one coming out of the ground, but I just did dig an Aladdin's Castle token. That's so funny. You can see why I confused the two there for a little while. They're pretty much the exact same design, or shape and size and everything, so I'm sure they were the same blank at one point, but certainly different tokens. Pretty cool. This was just a really shallow 79 signal, and I can already tell I think I've got another little piece of silver here. Check this out. What is that? The heart remembers, maybe? Oh, that's pretty cool. Give me just a moment, we'll clean that up. Hey, that's a pretty good little find. The heart remembers, just like I said. That's cool. Somebody's initials there on the back. It is marked 925. Hey, I'll take a little piece of sterling. That's a cool little piece of silver. We're gonna put that away too and keep hunting. Well, now I'm finding tokens. Just got another one. I already know what that's going to be. I've got another Aladdin's Castle token. What the heck? This business has been defunct since I think the early 90s, so kind of a neat little find. We just got ourselves another kind of weird signal, and we don't know what it is just yet. It's like almost a sporting looking thing. So go ahead and clean it off just a little bit. See if you can clean just a little bit of the mud off. I'm not sure just yet. Looks like there's a horse on there. We'll get back to you guys. I'm not sure. It looks like there's a pin at one time with the back broken off. So kind of different. Well, we're both still scratching our heads. We're not quite sure what this little pin is. It's something equestrian in nature. There's a couple inches down. It says All American Quarter Horse something Congress. I don't know. It's a neat little pin, so we're gonna hopefully get an identification on this one too. Well, she wasn't very deep, but I just got a little penny signal and popped this out. I think I've got an old wheat penny, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty green. It was only a few inches down, maybe a 1919. I know that was a pretty common year after the First World War, so yeah, 1919, pretty cool. So that's 102 years old. We'll take an old coin. Well, I really didn't know what I had until I kind of looked at it, but I do have a silver dime here. It rang up pretty well, but came out of the ground black, so I thought it was just a clad dime. But no, I've got some sort of silver dime, and I believe I've got a mercury dime. So let's clean this up and take a look. Well, you guys, the ground I just pulled this out of was not great. You can see it's got some rust staining and some oxidation on the reverse. But the front is okay. It's not the best looking coin I've ever found. It is in 1937. It's going to be a Philadelphia since there's no mid-mark on the reverse. Mid-mark would be down here. But hey, we found some silver money. That is awesome. I wasn't expecting that, but I will gladly take that. Isn't that a pretty sweet find?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Well, we've ended up finding more copper pennies than we were expecting. Looks like I got myself another wheat penny. I think it's a 1950D. It's not in too bad of a shape, but it was about 6 inches down, so not a bad little coin. I'll put that one away too. Hey guys, I'm back at the house now and have everything cleaned up and out on the board. So let's take a look and see the interesting things that we found. Well, to start off, you guys, that's about 7 hours of metal detecting. That's the trash. We got lots of stuff in there, just pull tabs and bottle caps and anything and everything you could ever imagine out in some of those areas. So we removed about half a box of trash there. Not bad. I'll come down here. This is the total amount of money we found. We ended up with 12 quarters, clad quarters, 18 clad dimes, 3 nickels, 27 copper cents, 70 zinc cents for a total. I don't include the zinc, but we found $5.22. Didn't find too much money throughout that time period, but you can see it all down here. There's all those zincs, quarters, nickels, clad dimes, and then there's the copper cents, and there's a couple more up there. So we found a lot of coins, but not a lot of money, unfortunately. We'll start down here. There's a Colgate toothpaste tube. I just thought I'd throw that up there because it's kind of interesting. Expires in February of 1983. Kind of an odd little find. There's a loop earring. There's that Pond's cold cream container. That's got a little bit of age to it. I wouldn't have found it except that it had the aluminum cap still on there. A flashlight, and then there's that big old horseshoe. Kind of a neat little find. I ended up finding a lot of kind of scrappy stuff. There's a whole bunch of copper like roof material and copper nails in here. I'm going to throw all this in my scrap bucket inside, so we'll take care of that. An aluminum cap off of something, some brass pieces, maybe hose pieces, I'm not entirely sure. There's a pencil top. I did dig up a few shotgun shells. There's 4 of them right there. And there's some aluminum bottle caps, kind of junky stuff. Zipper. This is the tag off of treatment for lumber. Junk, essentially. Some sort of zinc material. This is a little kind of Tootsie Toy looking car. It's kind of neat. Didn't show you guys that coming out of the ground. Some caps. There's a cog, a little buttony thing. And then we'll come down here to the better stuff. We ended up finding 3 wheat pennies. We got a 1919, a 1944D, and then a 1950D. That's not too bad. I like finding the Wheaties, especially the really old ones that have been in the ground for so long. So that's pretty sweet. We ended up finding 2 Aladdin's Castle tokens. I haven't found one of these in a while, but I ended up getting 2 of them today. Kind of neat little tokens. This one is just kind of a generic one. Still don't know much of the history on that one. It's kind of got a little starburst design with a money symbol on the front of it. And then the Bailey's Le Mans Family Fun Center token is unusual too. That's another one that I've never found before. So a neat little token there. Then we'll come down to the even better stuff. There's that skiing pin that I really don't know much about. I looked online. There are hundreds of varieties of Vail, Colorado skiing pins, but I couldn't find that one, unfortunately. Still don't know about that little pin there. It's probably off a necklace. Unfortunately, I'm not sure much about the history on that thing. We'll skip over to this thing. That's silver. It's got some marking on the back. We're still not entirely sure what that is. It is a little silver earring. Kind of looks like a little holly leaf design. So pretty cool. We got ourselves a piece of silver coin, a little silver coin, in 1937 Pennsylvania. It was in the ground and probably a bad place. It's got some oxidation damage and some like rust damage, but hey, it's a silver coin. That's not a bad little find. I will happily take that. Mercury dimes are some of my favorite coins to find. Pretty sweet. This is pretty neat too. This All-American Quarter Horse Congress pin. Apparently that's a pretty big organization here in the US, but I knew nothing about it until I looked it up. Pretty cool little pin there. And then actually my most valuable find was this. I didn't find out until I got it home and cleaned it. This little pendant is a James Avery pendant. Unfortunately, it's got somebody's initials there, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to return that, but it is kind of a nicer pin. It's like a $30 to $40 little James Avery pendant, so the heart remembers. Well, we managed to actually do better than I thought we were going to do. We actually found 3 pieces of silver, some old coins, and some relics. No gold, but had a lot of fun. So stay safe out there, and we will see you next time. Bye now.